Hi friends, today is November 21st. It's very late for me and it's been a very exhausting day, but I have a lot to be grateful for. First of all, our neighbors brought us a thermos full of hot water again this morning, and also a big pan full of potatoes and onion that they cooked up for us. And I'm so touched by that. And then while I was in the middle of hand washing the dishes today in the dark, I heard a loud beep and suddenly there was a light on and our power came on earlier than expected. We had been told it was going to be like Saturday night. So very, very grateful for that. And I went to choir rehearsal tonight and we had to change location because the place we usually rehearse, the power was out there. And this led to another big blessing. So my son is on a mission, and when he was at the missionary training center, there were two companions of his who ended up in the Seattle mission, and he told me for months to keep looking for them, and I did finally get to meet one, but I was losing hope that I would get to meet the other one. Well, because we had this change in location, and because I was playing phone tag with my sister, I didn't get to talk to her on her birthday because of the storm. When I went out to talk to my sister, a missionary came up to me and said, "Oh my gosh, we finally meet." And I thought, oh my gosh, who is this? I didn't recognize him from his photo, but it was him, the other companion. And we got a photo together and I sent it to Andrew. So excited about that. But I also wanted to talk about how grateful I am for my choir. They are like a family to me. And I talked yesterday about my friends who lost a loved one when a tree fell on her house. And I was not super surprised to see both of these friends at rehearsal tonight, because when my mom died a little over 2.5 years ago, I also went to choir, but it was that night. We said goodbye to my mom. I went home, talked to my kids for a little bit, went upstairs and cried myself to sleep with my husband. And then I dragged myself out of bed and went to combined rehearsal with the symphony that night. And our conductor said, "Hey, I know this is probably the last place you want to be, so thank you for being here." And I said, "Oh, I need to be here." And it just, like, music just gets me through the hardest things. I needed to replace the difficult things that I saw and heard with good things. And everybody was just so kind and supportive too. Like, I've been singing with them for almost 12 years. And it was such a beautiful thing tonight to see our friends doing the same thing for Anne and Chris that they had done for me. Just so many hugs and words of support. I got to hug both of them, and I'm so glad that they were there to be comforted by everyone. And I don't know what I would do without it. Oh, and because I got to rehearsal early, I got to play pickleball with one of my friends, one of my missionary friends, and I didn't know if we would have the opportunity again. So that was great. It's been a day full of blessings.